Live from the J.C. Newman Cigar Studio and the Gurkha Cigar Studio in the great state of New Hampshire. Welcome to the Smokin Tabacco Show with your hosts, Matt Tobacco and Smokin Nicole.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Smokin Tabacco Show. My name is Matt Tobacco from SmokinTabacco.com, and I'm joined once again by the fabulous Smokin Nicole in the Gurkha Cigar Studios. I'm in the J.C. Newman Cigar Studio. It's kind of a combined studio. It's really one room, but, you know, it's both of their studio, I guess, you know? They each have a section of the studio that they own, I guess. That's the way to put it.
One of them just has the better face in front of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What you got over there?
A little big delicious.
Wow.
What?
Did you open the box that we had?
No, this was a loose one.
A loose one. Wow. You must have really been in the mood for some Room 101 because you went from a different one, Room 101 to that one, and that one's a little bit more precious.
Well, I saw it and I wanted it, so I took it.
No, that's not my concern. It's just you seem like you're specifically still set on Room 101 tonight. That's astastic, as Matt would probably say.
Yeah. I was thinking of a joke and it just didn't. Oof.
Yeah,
kind of went over.
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, there at least you tried, but
you do him more justice than I do. So.
Well, lately I'm always hesitant to talk about what we share, like digitally, you know. But lately, I've been finding some strange, like hot dog related, like memes, and I only send them to him because I know he'll appreciate them, given his stance on a fine glizzy, and he has enjoyed that. So, if you have anything that's hot dog related, that's very strange and obscure. Send it. You don't have to send it to me. Just send it to Matt.
I don't know if it's hot dogs as much as like the phallic shape of them that he enjoys.
Well, I was kind of trying to beat around that bush. You know what I mean? So, like I'll give you an example of this was one that he loved.
Of course.
Yeah, and then this one was a little.
Please share it with the audience. You can't just show me.
Well, I don't know if it'll. This one was a couple of people dressed up as like a hot dog. As a ketchup and a mustard, and they were squirting ketchup and mustard on a guy dressed up as and I sent it to him, and he was just like, "Yeesh."
I really hope those videos don't start showing up in my Facebook reel because I'm sure my phone just heard all of that.
Yeah, I know. It's
the phone knows.
It does,
and then it will project. So if I get anything hot dog related, it's all on you right now.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at another meme that popped up that's great, and I am like, I have to send this to a few friends.
All right, well, welcome to the show, guys.
Yeah, no, it's the way memes go. That's another thing too, is this younger generation is like the memes and the reels and the TikToks, that short burst of entertainment. When we were kids, we had to watch the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon.
We had to wait for commercials.
If a show came on that wasn't your jam, you just had to tough it out because the two shows after that were the shows you wanted, but you were like, I gotta suffer through That's So Raven so that we can get to, Even Stevens. You know what I mean? It was like, and kids don't have that anymore. They're like, I don't want to watch that show. I just don't have to. On demand, everything.
It's funny. I see it with Anastasia too, because even she's living in the world where she can just click on a new video or fast forward or.
Well, she's almost 3 years old. She hasn't lived in the old world.
No, but she doesn't experience really commercials. Like if you think about it.
And if she does see a commercial, she goes, commercial. Commercial. like that's a bad thing. Commercial. Like, it's all right.
I know.
He'll be back.
Imagine her little brain exploding when she realized how long they used to be and how frequently they used to be.
I know.
Right now it's 10 seconds on YouTube, maybe.
Although
we do pay for the YouTube, so it's very rare.
Although it's I guess it all evens out in the end because we still spend money on other crap. But you remember how Nickelodeon always had the commercials for shit that they wanted people to buy, like Pop-Tarts or toys or just
snacks,
random
toys,
crap,
Gushers,
Fruit
Loops.
We don't have to worry about her watching all this and be like, oh, I want that, and then nagging us to buy it.
No, but they do it in other subliminal ways, right? So just think of what was that kid with all the presents and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
I forget his name on YouTube, but
Joyce and Kirsty hated him.
He made over like $1 million just doing unboxing videos of toys.
Yeah, what is
but
that
that's
kid's
what they
name?
would do. So like now kids just like, they go through the reel, but like the reels have subliminal messaging. Even think of all the toys of like all of her fruit videos that she loves to watch.
Or how much money we've spent on Gabby's dollhouse.
Yeah. Oh, but we got to get the other Gabby toys because, only one toy of like 10 of them come in a set. I don't know.
Well, then you buy the Gabby's dollhouse, and then they're like, you can buy just the dollhouse, but then you have to buy like every room has an edition, and then you have to buy all the characters, and then you have to buy
Sorry,
this.
guys, we're going off on a parent
And it's like,
right now.
it's just so, like, they really know how to get you. A bunch of people sit in a boardroom, and they're like, all right.
It's a scam.
This
and
is
I'm
what we're
going to
do.
Scams later.
And they're like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to sell a Gabby's dollhouse, but it's empty. And then we're going to fuck them and make them buy every single little piece separately. They can't buy a bundle. And each one of those pieces is going to be ridiculously expensive. Yep. And they have to buy them, or they won't have the complete dollhouse.
I think all in, if I got like all the Gabby editions and the dollhouse, it'd be over $500.
I think the mob, isn't shaking down local businesses anymore. They're not running illegal gambling in the back of pork stores. No, what they're doing is they've moved on to like, how do we get these parents? Like, we're going to move into the toy business. And that's how they do it. It's a racket. It's a real racket, It's a whole racket they got going on. Like, we're gonna make one theme, but then like we're gonna make it so that they have to spend like $1,000 just to have this one toy be complete.
Okay.
Thank God we only have one child. Imagine if you had 3 and they were all into different things, and then each thing you gotta buy all the 1,000 pieces of.
If you're a parent of multiple kids, we feel for you.
Dude, I don't know how you do it.
We feel for you if you have one.
I know. Mitchell has one. Mitchell's here. Joe Seymour, what's up, buddy? But yeah, Mitchell's here. He has one child. He's in the one child club like us. So, he also lives in Canada. So they get raked over the coals with a lot more taxes too. So I really feel for him. He's I don't know. Well, it sounds like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say because that's not my news to share. I don't know how public he is with it, but Mitchell may or may not have big major news. But I'll let him break that when he is ready to. Let's talk about what we're smoking.
Well, we already sort of talked about what I'm smoking.
Well, yeah, we did. We talked about your Little Big Delicious from
My Little Big Delicious.
The Great Smoke 2022, I think.
I can't remember.
I think it was 22. Anyway.
It was a random grab.
It's been a long day. But our cigars are brought to you by the number 2, guyscigars.com. Head over there today for an amazing selection of cigars and accessories. From brands you know and love, and maybe a few new ones you haven't quite discovered yet, do yourself a favor and place an order. Show them some love at the number 2, guyscigars.com. A very popular brand at 2guyscigars.com. That's what I'm smoking. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the band. The Diamond Crown Tampa. I don't think he has the Tampa. I think that's exclusive.
It is
to Jeff.
exclusive.
Is it Jeff's? Is it exclusive to Jeff, or is it just exclusive to Tampa? I can't remember. It's all the details of all these cigars start to blend together.
Not quite sure.
I don't think but he has Diamond Crown Classic. It's still kind of like a Diamond Crown Classic, but I think this one just has FSG tobacco in it.
Which I think would make it an exclusive to Jeff, but you probably could buy it at the factory too. Would be my assumption.
Yeah, probably in the gift shop. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, doing good. Just watching my favorite cigar show. Thank you, Joe. That's very nice of you to say. Who's winning in the basketball game tonight? I have no idea. I don't have a dog in the fight on this one, so I just hope that New York loses. I don't really care what happens. I just hope they lose, because that's just how it goes here in New England. It doesn't matter. It's just, I think they're playing San Antonio. I just want San Antonio.
Who do you think is going to win is the real question.
I want San Antonio to win the NBA Finals, and I want Las Vegas to win the Stanley Cup. I feel like those are pretty straightforward. I don't really need to explain why. All in all, pretty good. Oh, nearly not so much for you, but for our sports followers out there who actually do pay attention. It's a big week for us here in New England. We have finally successfully completed the transaction with the Philadelphia Eagles to acquire A.J. Brown, which, some people were like trying to shit on us about like, oh, A.J. Brown. It's like, yeah, he's 28 years old and he's still in good shape. And you know what? I think he's going to be a great addition to a new and well, I don't want to say new, but a much improved Patriots team this coming season. You guys will see. It's easy to hate on New England because you guys hate us. So we just we see all the bitching, online, the Bills fans out there talking about Josh Allen still hasn't even made it to a Super Bowl. At least Drake May made it. So you guys might want to pipe down a little bit over there. We see the comments, but we just choose to ignore it, because we know we're still better than you. We have 6 reasons why. The only people that really can't go toe-to-toe with us is Pittsburgh, but, they're a good franchise. A lot of respect there. Other than that, yeah, we're excited. A.J. Brown. It's awesome. That takes care of our unsponsored sports segment that sometimes is in and out. If Carney was here, we'd be stuck on that all night, which I know you don't love, but it's what happens.
It's all sports ball to me.
Yeah.
Men in tight pants, but I'll take that.
Well, Carney's going to be coming on soon. Carney's supposed to be coming on soon. He just won't.
He won't commit to a day.
It's not. He's being annoying about it, and I'm calling him out on the air because I have tried to lock down his. He approached me. He was like, "I want to come back on soon." I'm like, "All right, well, let's get you locked down," and then he hasn't locked down. So. But
next week.
Next week is going to be a fun week.
Yeah.
We have our friend Tom. Wayne Clark. Bro, no one is hating on the pages anymore. We're basically irrelevant. This isn't 2007. I don't know, Wayne. Don't count us out yet. We got some time. That might be a third wind coming. I don't know. Let's give this group some time. It's you got to be patient. I'll tell you what. We're not the New York Jets. Not those bums. So just we're not the New York Jets, we're not the New York Giants. Either one of the New York teams. We're not those bums. So relax. Hold this. Give it some time. Let the seeds grow, all right? Let's just say the next couple of years there might be coverage from Intertabac if it all works out. Yeah, that's all I'm not gonna add to that. I know too much. I know too much that I won't share. But hey, listen, I'll give you a clue. It's time for our ST Dupont segment. Shaking up the legacy every week at ST Dupont, featuring the brand new ST Dupont table lighter. I don't know, look at that beast. That thing is huge.
Take someone out with this.
It retails for, I want to say it's $7.99 or $8.99. I can't remember which one. I have to look that up, but it is fantastic. Les Man, shout out to Les Man. He is in Paris right now, meeting with the French to discuss all of the new products that they'll be coming out with next year or within the next 12 months. I don't know. I think for next year. So he'll probably be catching this show later because of the time change and all that. He's probably out and about, wining and dining, having some Bordeaux Reds.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he's
probably having a blast.
Probably having a great time. So continue to shake up the legacy. Ask your local retailer about ST Dupont products today. Let's see. Our friends from Nova Cigar. Shout out to Leo. Our fabulous friend Leo at Nova Cigar. Making Nova big every day. She's out there grinding away. Got to give her a lot of love for that. She's a real trooper. She's one of the hardest working people in the business. And she's with us every week, so we want to give a shout out to them. Nova Cigars make Nova big.
I didn't forget for those who asked last week when we did our humidor cleanup, but I am going to do a giveaway. Maybe I will do it next week. I'm a little bit late to the game, but on the Nova subject, I actually have a very aged box of Leo 10s.
Oh, do you?
I do, and maybe I should put one or two in there because those are a really good cigar.
They are. They are. Those have some.
Bundle.
Those have some age. Those are like 5-6 years old.
I think you got those for me our first Christmas together.
I think so.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah, those have some age on them. Those have been marinating in there for quite a while.
But it was already a good cigar. I should smoke one. Maybe I'll smoke one next week.
Yeah, I don't know how many are left in there, but yeah.
No, there's.
Is it a full box?
Yeah. Well, like maybe one or two missing.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
But we'll add that for our next week's giveaway.
Yeah.
We'll do a giveaway in honor of Tom.
Yeah.
Thomas.
So did we talk about Thomas?
We did last week.
So next week, is it next week? It's next week.
It's next week.
It's next week. Next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Our friend Tom from Zeno Cigars will be joining us. Our friend Tom, formerly of Drew Estate. He'll be on with us, making his Smokin Tabacco show debut. I think this is only like the second. I think he was already on with Coop. That bastard. He stole the first one from me. Sorry, I'll let it go.
It's fine because
I'll let it go because it's Coop.
We can also talk about different subjects.
There's a lot to talk about with
I know,
Tom.
but Tom will open up more to us than he will.
Tom texted me. He was hanging out at his house and he was watching last week's show, and he sent me a screenshot of him watching the episode, and he was like, "Tell Nicole I'm ready for her trivia." So he knows. He's been called out. He's been challenged.
Yeah, but I'm gonna kind of make it easy for him because I know his favorite. Not easy, but I know a subject he's very passionate about.
We all know what it is.
Know.
I mean, it's not even like worth hiding it. We all know what it's going to be.
If you know Tom. Some people might not know Tom.
Let me say, I'll give you a hint for those who know. For a lot of the folks over the age of 40, you probably won't know the reference. But for those of you under the age of 40, I'll give you a hint. And that is, Tom's got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. And if you know what that is and what that's from, you might be able to figure it out. Because that is a huge part of Tom's life. All right. I'm excited for that. Also, England is coming to us soon. I'm very excited. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nicole's family from England is making the journey across the pond, you know.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I can't wait. Lots of tea in my future. Lots of tea and milk.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. That's going to be exciting. It's almost officially summer, although up here in New England, it definitely feels like summer already. It's nice and hot.
Today was 85.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
It was nice.
It was
So
a nice
nice.
day.
Oh my God, we just got to get out of the pollen.
I know, pollen season's the worst up here.
Dude, the pollen, wow, Jesus. It's unbearable. It really is. Oh, I know. You have some, I forget what you said earlier that you were going to do.
Gripe?
Yeah, well, never, yeah, I was thinking of something else. Mike Toss here with us. Mike, what's up, buddy? Good evening, folks. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I probably shouldn't say this on the air. It's not a bad thing. I'm just calling myself out in front of everybody publicly. Mike called me a few weeks ago, out of the blue, and I was really tied up, and I couldn't talk to him, and I never called him back. And I just realized that. So, yeah, Mike, I owe you a phone call. I will get back to you. I completely forgot about that. I'm so sorry. I fucked that.
I love
up.
that seeing his name.
Well, you know, that's what it was. I'm like, oh, that's right. I owe him a phone call. I forgot. I fucked that one up. You have air on already. What? You have on air. Maybe he's. I don't know. Or maybe I already remembered and then I forgot again. Oh, Jesus.
That could have happened.
Mike, call me tomorrow, like after 2 o'clock, if you think of it, so that I don't forget again. So I'll be in the car for an hour. Don't forget the crumpets. Did you tell Roseanne to bring crumpets?
I did. She asked me what I wanted her to bring, and crumpets were the only thing I told her. And chocolate.
I just want Cadbury.
I did tell her chocolate too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a new Cadbury that was coming out that I wanted. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, oh, they were doing a Biscoff thing.
Ooh, interesting.
And you were like, oh, tell Roseanne, because, you know. And I was like,
I will.
Yeah, say, if they get any of the Biscoff Cadbury, bring some of that. I mean, I'll pay her for it, too. I mean, I'm not looking for a handout. It's the more of the availability thing.
Mike said you have an air conditioner on already. Yes, we do, because Matthew needs to be cold.
Well, I mean, actually, to be fair, all jokes aside, the split is actually not running. What you're hearing is the ventilation. I had to crank it up a little bit higher. I assume that's what he's talking about, unless that just went over my head. Can you hear that?
Because the heat. Maybe they can hear it. I don't know.
Or maybe because, I don't know. Well, we do have AC on, yes. But, because sometimes you can hear it. Well, the ventilation is a little bit louder tonight because my mom's down here, actually, and I was trying not to smoke her out. So there's that. That was where my mind went first. Like, oh, is it too loud? Like, can people hear it? Because I always worry about that when I really crank it up because I'm like, oh, fuck. So.
You got to throw up Wayne's comment for a minute because I have Okay, so
Cadbury is about the only good food item from the UK.
since you can't bring fish and chips. Okay, so we actually did have this discussion recently that like there's no real good food from my people of England or Ireland. There's
Both of
not a
my
lot.
people have good food.
Yeah.
Only half of her people, which is the side that we share, have good food. The other half, they make good potatoes. That's about
Fish
it.
and chips,
And
the
fish and
sausage
chips.
roll. I mean, there's a couple things: crumpets, Yorkshire pudding.
Spotted dick.
Not my favorite.
I don't think I've ever had. It's a cake, isn't it? Isn't it like a?
It's a cake, and like the spotted is raisins, I believe.
You've had it.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
yeah.
I mean, so it's like a raisin cake,
Yeah.
and they call it spotted dick.
Yeah.
I just remember me and my dad used to laugh about it because it was in that movie with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson
Yeah.
when we were kids. And they're in England. He's like, spotted dick, sir. And my dad used to think it was the greatest thing. And that was really the only reference to it I had. And then I met you, and I'm like, what is that? And she's like, oh, yeah, it's nothing. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought it was like this grand thing. She was like,
Yeah.
no, it's just a shitty cake.
Wayne said, and he does enjoy blood pudding. I actually do enjoy blood pudding too. I will eat.
Yeah,
blood pudding.
Nicole. Yeah, Nicole has made like an Irish and British breakfast before with the blood pudding.
I haven't made
the
it in a
s- the
while,
s-
but
the
I
soda
need to
bread.
find a good
The soda bread.
a good place to buy the blood pudding, which actually Kiki's in Brighton, Massachusetts.
Do they have
does-
fresh blood pudding?
They do. Well, they have it imported, but it's in the freezer section.
Yeah.
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 That's like usually the place I'll go get it. But they do have it imported when we go to buy our snacks there.
They do.
Kiki's Quick Mart.
They do.
And yeah, I do enjoy a good crumpet too. So, the food of my people. Not much, but
I know. Well,
it's good. Hits the
I
spot
think we
sometimes.
told everyone we were doing it last week, but now it's happened. So last weekend we weren't really home because we were driving across the Northeast.
Yeah, that we haven't had a show since then.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah.
So we
did do a road trip.
one way. We flew the first way. We drove the
So-
second way.
Matthew bought a new pickup truck
Mm-hmm.
in Ohio. So we flew to Pittsburgh Saturday morning, and the dealership picked us up, and we were on the road back at 10:30, driving back to Massachusetts. We drove 7.5 hours to like middle New York, Hudson Valley, New York, and we went to a German restaurant, stayed the night there, and just outside of Poughkeepsie, and then we continued our travel, and we were back home.
We also hit
Mass,
the
New Hampshire.
bar at Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, we did, but there was not a lot. There was not a lot of options for anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I was gonna go to
Yeah.
a liquor store and grab something just to, kind of have in our hotel room, and then
Yeah.
the liquor store's closed at 8 p.m. on a Saturday.
Because they're all out drinking. So-
That's the spirit, New York.
yeah, but it's not like New York City, New York.
It doesn't matter.
country New
It doesn't
York.
matter. In the great state of New Hampshire, we don't do that. So
We did see some Amish people and some Hasidic Jewish people on our way.
Oh, let me tell you something. I saw some things that I did not know were real, and I was very perplexed. I mean, the Amish people, I've never really seen them in their natural, environment before. I always knew they were out there, but I remember when we first saw them, pulling into town, and I was like, oh my God! I got so excited. I was just like, I've never actually seen them before. But there they were in their little black stagecoach thing, and the kids got out,
They had the horses.
Yeah, it was something.
We actually saw them, I think, on 3 different occasions. Because essentially we had to drive from one side of Pennsylvania to the other. The pickup truck was in Ohio, but it was right over the border, 45 minutes from Pittsburgh. So we weren't driving too far into Ohio.
We actually drove through several states. We drove through the state of Ohio, the state of West Virginia.
For 5 minutes on our...
Still went in there.
Yep.
State of Pennsylvania, the state of New York,
Yep.
the state of Connecticut, the state of Massachusetts, or the People's Republic of Massachusetts, and then finally into the great state of New Hampshire. So it was quite the ride.
Yep.
But it was good. It was worth it though.
Mike asked, why did you buy it out of state?
Because
New England is so expensive for everything. And
I got an absolute
Yeah.
steal on a GMC Sierra AT4. So I found one out there that was perfect. The price was right, and things are less expensive outside of New England. So, it all worked out. And I said, yeah, let's do it. So I
And
didn't.
it was going to cost $2,000 to ship it.
Yeah, and I had True Blue points stashed away, so I got a free flight out there for both of us.
Yep.
Got it, and then I spent $120 in gas to drive it back.
And like $250 for the hotel.
Yeah.
Plus dinner. And
So
our food, like our coffee stops and snacks.
Yep. So it worked out. It was a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I love that thing.
Yeah.
That is why. Sometimes, you just have to... It's because I was looking for something specific. I mean, I knew what I wanted. That's what I wanted. And I wanted to get it for the right price. And so I kind of had to look outside the walls for it. But I found it, and it wasn't too bad. Honestly, that was the best time. I loved it. I loved driving.
I got to drive it first.
She did.
I enjoyed.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I had to sneeze.
It's the pollen.
I know it's the pollen. But I actually really like it. I think it's nice. It's very luxurious. It's our first car that we've had that has air-conditioned seats, and everyone laughs at me because I think it feels like you're peeing when you have the air-conditioned seats on. So.
I didn't even know it had until we got to the dealership.
But I don't know why it feels
button?
like that to me, but that's what it feels like. So.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was good. I honestly, I enjoyed the ride. I said to Nicole, I'm like, that was like the perfect like amount of time. Like, I don't think I could go like cross country. I think I would definitely lose interest about halfway. But like from that distance in time, I was like, I liked this. This was fun. Like, we did it within like honestly, we could have done that in one straight shot, and it probably would have felt more exhausting. But like stopping halfway, a little bit past halfway, staying overnight.
Had some good German food.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Even at the end, I wasn't like, oh god, like I was just like, I had the best time. So I don't know. I kind of want to do like a little like a micro road trip like that. That's like no more than 8 hours. I would do that. That was fun. That was really fun.
Yeah.
I don't think, like I said, I don't think I could go any further than that. It's a little too much. But anyway, I forget what we were talking about. Oh yeah, so then we got into New York, and that's when we rolled into the Hasidic Jewish neighborhood, and I did not know that those existed, and like they like pretty much own the whole town. It's not like those people like live in like it's like they own the town. And it was a Saturday, and so they don't use like electricity and technology, so like they're all just outside staring at each other, and you drive through town and they all look at you like, ugh, and you're like, what did I do?
There's a lot of Hasidic Jewish communities there.
Yeah. And it was like, you're like an outsider, and they're like, get out of here. And you're like, sorry, I gotta get out of here. Oh, and we drove by the Watchtower.
Yes.
Yeah. We saw all the other special groups, They all
For
are
those
like one
of you
area.
who don't know, the Watchtower Farms is the how many acres? It was like over 1,000.
It was a lot.
It was like 2,000 acres.
We drove
maybe?
past it, and then we drove a little more, and then they had more.
It
I
is
was
the
like,
farm where it is a special farm where Jehovah Witnesses grow all of the food for the Jehovah Witness headquarters in New York. So the food is like made for them and blessed by them, or I guess I don't want to say blessed, whatever.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Ignorant, but it is their special headquarters that feeds all of the New York, or farm that feeds all of the New York headquarters.
I loved it though. It was great. It was like, seeing like other parts of the country. Pennsylvania was beautiful, I have to say. Most of the drive, it was like all like the hills and the mountains, and it was so green.
It was great weather.
Oh my god, it was so beautiful. I just remember being like, hey Nicole, look at this, and she would like pick up her head and be like, oh my god, wow. It was just, whew. I know some of you guys are like, yeah, I know, I live here. And that's great. But like for us, it was like, wow, this is really nice. It wasn't like driving through like downtown Detroit. I mean, it was like, wow, this is beautiful. I loved it. It was a really scenic ride. That's great. Yeah. Mike asks, do you have to pay state tax? No, I don't. Because we don't have it here. And I asked the question, and they said, nope, you don't have to pay any sales tax. So, yay, New Hampshire. That's actually the first time we bought a vehicle living in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. No sales tax. They're like, nope. I'm like, oh, yeah. That's awesome. I forgot about that. But anyway, you said you had a gripe of the week.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Do you want to give me my intro?
Yeah, I will. And no, we did not smoke in it yet. I tend to wait a while before I smoke in my vehicles. I like to enjoy them clean first. Although I usually don't smoke in my trucks. I smoke in my Mustang, but that's different. For a lot of reasons. I don't really care. It also doesn't smell now. I usually do it with the windows down. Time for our gripe of the week, featuring Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust and Steve Saka. Now, Nicole has a gripe of the week this week instead, actually. It's not me or Steve. Steve and I will take a break from this one.
Okay, so kids play sets. For those of you...
Kids play set.
Yeah, kids play sets. For those of you that follow me on Facebook, I've been posting the last couple of days. I have been trying to start putting together a play set that we purchased for Anastasia. It is like a 10-foot high, like it has like a fort with like 2 floors. It has 3 swings. It has a slide, rock climbing wall, the whole thing. And we decided to skip the installation. Now I might be regretting it. But as I'm putting this thing together, they were so cheap that they only gave you guide holes on one side and not the other side of the pieces. Is it wrong? I don't know. We spent a lot of money on this thing, and it's already like I'm usually the one who's very like much more patient with putting together like IKEA furniture, like pack stuff. Like I'm usually like really good and organized about doing it. This is definitely one of my biggest challenges of doing it, but I just don't like that they didn't put guide holes on both sides.
I only have one answer as to why, and I think most of you will enjoy this, and there's a small minority that probably won't, but I really don't care. And I've kind of said that before, but there's only one reason why that is. China. Okay, that's why. That's just how it goes. That's why everything's made there. And that's the problem. Yeah,
but if you went to all the trouble of putting it on one side, why wouldn't you just put them on the other side?
Yeah, that's how they. That's
like
how
at
they
that
go.
point.
That's how they go. I know.
I don't know.
See, now you understand why I get frustrated when I build stuff like that, because I build things for a living, so I'm used to doing it from scratch and knowing how to do it the right way. So to like pick up someone else's like project halfway through that they didn't begin the right way, and now you have to like, carry the horse across the finish line. It's like, yeah, it sucks, because you're like, oh, I know how I would have done this from the beginning, and now I'm just here cleaning up your mess. That's why I get frustrated. Welcome to my life. And my dad's in the same boat.
That's my gripe. I don't know. I think like part of me is like, oh, maybe we should have just sprang and had it like put together. But then I'm like, they probably would have sent like some bum who like didn't really, who knew no better than me on how to put it together.
Yeah, he would have shut up with a Fisher-Price toolbox.
So I don't know. We'll see. But now I have to wait because I split a piece of wood. So maybe that's why I'm also frustrated. And
told you gotta drill, then you screw.
You know what? Someone didn't leave the drill bits at home, so took them to work.
I didn't realize that they were going to screw you on the guide holes.
But anyway, so I have to wait now for a replacement piece before I can continue my project.
Yeah, I don't know. I can fix it probably, but I want you to get the pieces anyway, just because like they should.
I will say
it's the point of it.
We'll say the company's been pretty good, and it was like no questions asked. So
made in China, assembled in America. Yeah, I know. China worker only get paid for half a side. Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know. I mean, you would think they would just whatever. You know what?
It wasn't cheap.
And so, my mind is like, I know better because I know how to build stuff, but like I think of like the people who don't really know that stuff, and like they won't know better, and like I feel bad for them because they don't know.
Unsupervised wives with their husbands' Milwaukee drills.
I know.
just trying to get it done.
Sorry, I shut that off.
To be fair, though, they did send a piece that was already cracked too. So I mean, you can only do so much.
My point just keeps growing. It really does.
I know.
It really does.
Well, we bought it from Home Depot, and it was technically like delivered by.
Oh, from the Dupont? Me and Mitchell.
Yeah.
So it's funny, sidebar, because I know Mitchell's watching.
purchase.
I talked to Mitchell on the phone yesterday, 2 days ago, and I was on my way to Home Depot, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm in my truck. I'm on my way to Home Depot." And he was like, "You know what's funny? When I was a kid, I used to call it the Home Depot." And I was like, "Haha, I have something funny to share with you." That's what my dad used to do. "Hey, honey, I'm going to the Depot." Yeah, that's what he used to say to my mom. "Honey, I'm going to the Depot." It's so true.
It's such a dad joke.
I love for the Parks and Recreation people, or if you've seen the clip from this particular scene that I'm talking about, when Ron Swanson goes to Lowe's, and he's going, and the guy goes, "Can I help you? Can I help you like with your next project?" And he just goes, "I know more than you." That's my dad. Going to Home Depot, he's like, I know more than you do. I realize I've slowly kind of turned into that too. The apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. You know how many times I'm in the electrical aisle and I got a guy telling me like, "Oh, you can't use those," and I'm like, "Do you have an electrical license?" And they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Leave me alone," because I know more than you. Yes, I can use it. It's just so funny. I know. I'm out of control today. I'm on a roll here. What was I gonna say? It's time once again, Nicole. Are you getting all set up for that? I can tell you.
I am.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. It's also time for our trivia segment, brought to you by Perdomo Cigars, featuring our 2025 Cigar of the Year, the Perdomo Legacy, Nicaraguan Shade-Grown Epicure. Also, our 2025 Factory of the Year, Tabacalera Perdomo. Trivia this week, Nicole. What do we have?
All right. So trivia this week is based on
Just gotta put this
evil sidekicks in movies and TV.
Evil sidekicks, movies and TV. All right, this is gonna be good.
Okay, so number 1. In Despicable Me, what are Gru's mischievous yellow helpers called?
Oh, come on.
I don't even think we need to make this a
Oh,
multiple
come
choice
on.
one.
Come on. That's too easy. The
Do it.
Minions.
The Minions. All right.
Trying to get Anastasia really into them.
I think she'll get.
I think she will too. I think she will. I think she's just not. I think it's just a little bit older than her. Like, but I think another year or two, she's gonna be like, "Daddy, I want to watch the yellow people." And I'm like, "Let's put it on." That was an easy one. I need something a little harder.
All right. I do need to make them like harder.
If you come with me, like, which movie had a sidekick who was like 1/8 the size? It's gonna be like, all right, we all know who that is too. So, yeah, it's in there, isn't it?
It is. It is in there. Okay. Hold on.
Is that the question too? The question is probably too easy to.
In Home Alone, what nickname is given to the hilariously terrible burglars, Harry and Marv?
The Wet Bandits. Come on. Let's go.
Well, it's not my fault if you're not being stumped.
What is this, batting practice at AAA?
In Spaceballs, who is the comically incompetent villain sidekick to Dark Helmet?
Oh.
Ooh.
I forget. It's been a while since I've seen it. I thought at first you were going to say the other one, which was John Candy Barf. What's his fucking...
A, Colonial Sanders. B, Barf. C, Yogurt. D, Lone Star.
It's Colonial Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Once you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, 1,
right,
2, 3, 4. That's the
let's go.
That's the code an idiot would have on his luggage.
The first round were more, kids focused. So let's do
yeah, let's crank it up. Come on,
let's crank it up.
Let's crank it up. Teapot.
Okay. Okay, so this one's the other types of questions. So in Pulp Fiction, what food discussion does Jules have with Vincent before confronting Brett? A, French wine. B, Big Kahuna burgers. C, pancakes. D, sushi.
Oh, that's another one I haven't seen in a while too. Say it again. I think I've only seen that movie twice, and both of them were a long time ago.
In Pulp Fiction, what food discussion does Jules have with Vincent before confronting Brett? A, French wine. B, Big Kahuna burgers. C, pancakes. D, sushi. You know what's funny? You're usually really good about trivia. Without granting,
You know
I saw
this
the
one.
answer, but I knew this one before.
Because I think you like that movie more than I do. I remember in the video store back in like the 90s or the 2000s, we'd always like walk by it, and I always tell her like, "Can we get this?" She's like, "You can't watch that movie." And I'd be like, "But the box cover looks cool." And I wasn't allowed to watch it, and then eventually I did, without her knowledge. But I didn't really get it. And then I watched it again several years later, and I did get it, but I was like, "It's all right," but I didn't really get it. I got it. I just didn't get why people loved it so much because I was like, meh. I don't know. I'm throwing in the towel on that one. What is it? Is it the wine?
No, it's Big Kahuna Burgers.
Yeah, that was my second choice.
All right, so in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, what is the name of the henchman with a metal tooth? A, Fat Bastard. B, Random Task. C, Gold Member. D, Number 2.
Gold member.
It's Random Task.
I thought Random Task. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Now you're
Well,
being stumped.
Gold member did too, didn't he? Because everything was gold. Didn't he have gold teeth? Or like one gold tooth?
I don't think so.
That's why I went with that one first. Because Random Task, that was the guy that could throw the shoe. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right. I heard that guy in real life went to prison after that. I don't know what he did, but that's what I heard. I know, random thought. It was one of those things that like pops up on Instagram. It's like, did you know? And it's like, oh, here we go. And it's like random, like, you know, negative like facts. And you're like, the guy from Austin Powers. I'm like, oh, he killed somebody. Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. In Breaking Bad, which duo serves as Gus Fring's silent and terrifying enforcers? A, Skinny Pete and Badger. B, the Cousins. C, Hank and Gomez. D, Spooge and Skank.
It was the first one.
Skinny Pete and Badger?
Yeah.
Wrong. It's the Cousins.
Yeah, but didn't... Oh, no, Skinny Pete and Badger, they were characters though, weren't they?
They were, but it was
Wasn't that the
different
goofy
set.
couple? Oh, yeah, they were with someone else though.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why, because I was like, no, they were in it. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Cousins.
All right. Do you want to do any more?
Give me one more.
One more. Okay. Well, okay. I'll let you choose the movie that it's from. We can do Office Space, The Big Lebowski, Die Hard.
Lebowski.
You want Lebowski?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the name of Jackie Treehorn's giggling henchman played by Philip Seymour Hoffman? A, Knox Harrington. B, Brandt. C, Wu. D, DeFino.
God, I don't even remember.
You picked it.
I know, but
I threw you.
I know.
Threw you an easy one.
I mean, that's like your opinion, man. I think it was the first one.
It was B, Brandt.
It was Brandt.
Yeah.
I like vaguely remember him too.
All right.
That was such a good movie.
That's all we got.
My favorite scene in that whole movie is when John Goodman just beats the shit out of that Corvette. He's like, you see what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? And the guy comes out, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, I just bought this car. He's like, oh shit, this is the wrong house. The kid just sits there like, it's not my car. And he's just thinking like, I'm going to get you. It's just... That's such a good movie. Oh, God. I started drinking White Russians for like 3 months after I watched it again when I got older. And I was like, I'm going to drink those. And then I was like, why am I doing this? These are not that great. Some of those movies I need to rewatch. I think that became apparent to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yep.
I've been watching too much TV. I need to go back to cinema.
I know. I feel like it's just so easy to go back to our comfort shows.
Yeah. I need to go back to some
movies.
cinema. Yeah. I need a refresh on my movies.
I don't know, Matthew. So Matthew has actually never seen Game of Thrones, and he agreed to watch it with me.
Well,
You did agree.
I did.
You did.
I did. I know. I was like, well, you have to make concessions sometimes.
Yeah, you do have to make concessions. So
Yeah.
that this might be a topic. That might be one of our new things.
Yeah, we'll have to follow up on that one.
He's been like very adamant about never watching it, but he finally agreed.
Well, I've seen a little bit of it, and but whatever. If it means something to her, then that's what I'll do. I mean, that's just how it goes. It's more so for her, not really for me. That's what's most important. So,
Yeah.
what did you say?
Your mother is shocked.
Well, sometimes we have to do things for the greater good. That's how it goes. But yeah, I guess that one's on our list eventually.
Well, I want to rewatch it, even though the crappy ending. But I feel like I'm due for a rewatch.
See,
Keeps
like,
coming up in my reels, so, and I'm...
but you see, like, that's another thing. It's like, I know that everyone hated the ending. So I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, but you have to watch it and interpret it for yourself.
That's why The Sopranos will always be number one on HBO. 'Cause the ending was great. If you didn't understand that ending, you're an idiot.
All right, well, anyway, skip that, because I know you could talk
I'm
about
just
that
making
forever.
the point that
But
it's
did
still
Larry
number
say your
one.
mouse is in the
Still number one.
way?
Movies these days are not that great. That's true. I'll be honest with you. We've had this conversation. We have been to the movie theater in the last 5 years 3 times together, and then you guys went a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only 4 times that I know you.
There hasn't been anything worth watching that doesn't
But that's the point.
Because also, like, I don't know, movie theaters are germy. I'd rather be in bed in my PJs watching
Well, I mean,
it.
I don't mind going to the movie theater once in a while, you know, like for a good movie. But to be fair, like, there's been nothing that's been like, oh, let's go. Like, when the new Top Gun came out, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
there's not a question. I want to go see this in the movie theater. I want to know what it was like for all of you Gen X people to go to the movie theater back in 1986 and watch Top Gun in the movie theater. I wanted that experience, and I got that experience. And while we were there, we saw the trailer for the Elvis movie, and I was like, well, I leaned over and I said, get ready. We're going to be back here in a few weeks. And we went and we saw the Elvis movie, and it was great. And then Nicole surprised me and took me to the movie theater for the Air movie, the true story of how the Air Jordan sneakers came to be. And I think those are the only 3 I've seen. And then you guys went to go see The Devil Wears Prada.
2, and it was great.
And, like, that's it. But, like, I mean, if you would ask me, like, oh, what movies are coming out right now, I'd be like,
Yeah.
nothing really noteworthy.
No.
Nothing that really, like, you know. And I feel like there's not a lot of movie theater movies coming out. A lot of the times now it's like, oh, a Netflix exclusive. Like,
advertisements for Steven Spielberg's new Alien movie, Disclosure Day, and that one looks kind of good. They said it's supposed to be one of his best movies that he's done in a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's the only one I might be a little excited.
I remember hearing, like, the Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis was, like, coming back again. They were doing, and I was like, okay. I'm not really into that series, so, but, like, I know that's, like, a bigger, you know, release that, like, people went for. But, like, nothing great, you know? Nothing really great. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's, you know why? It's all the apps. Everyone's got a Netflix exclusive, a Prime Video exclusive. Like, you can just, you know, everything just comes out digitally now. No one goes to the movie theater anymore. It's how it goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see here. Okay, Jesus Christ. But anyway, looking at the time, we're getting towards the end of our show. Next week, Tom comes on.
We're excited.
I want to send him one of those, like, hi, my name is Tom, that he can just wear on the show. I'm going to say, Tom, get one of those, like, hello, my name is...
just make a banner at the bottom of
Hello, my name is Tom. He's such a good sport. He's so great. And he's going to be up here. He's going to be in the lounge with us in a couple more weeks. It's going to be great. We're going to hang out. But that's it. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for when John Carney... I'm going to keep publicly, you know, getting him to... You know, I'm going to call him out. And make sure, if you're listening, message John Carney and say, you need to get back to Matt Tobacco when you're coming on the show, because he's calling you out. I mean, I am. You know, he spends a lot of time over there with the Cigar Hustler, but, you know, he can't come back over here. You know, it's got to spread some love. You know what I mean? Can't be spending all your time over there with those guys. So that's how you get on the blacklist. You know, you don't want to get on the blacklist. So anyway, harass John Carney for me, and